Hello, this is Comic Amy from Sequential Storytelling, and I will be reviewing the new Vampirella issue 1. And as I said previously, this date marks the 50th anniversary of Vampirella. So happy birthday, Vampirella, and many, many more. Now, one character I'd like to talk about isn't Vampirella herself. It's actually the therapist. Now, the therapist tries to get Vampirella to reject the supernatural. And of course, that's impossible because for 50 years, she's been fighting these beings, these supernatural beings, whether it be demons, werewolves, or the devil himself. And the therapist first plays along later on, but then gets aggressive. And I'll show you that later. And now we're going back to the plane crash because I find it fascinating about this guy right here because, and I can't pronounce his name, it's in German. He has a history with Vampirella, but we don't know what that history is. So I'm looking forward to it. And then this girl, right here on her bike. I'm wondering where this music is coming from. And he's being led to him by this mouse. And this black font is not the last time we see this. And because his name appears later, I'm kind of curious who he is. What's his backstory? Or is he just one of the passengers who's reacting to this situation of the plane falling? Because I think this character is Ben, I'm curious about this. Now, like I said, this black bubble is appearing again. At first, he thinks he's going crazy even more, but instead we learn it's the spider. And one of the interesting things is this spider says you don't believe in demons, and yet he answers the spider. So I'm kind of curious if he's not aware and he did it subconsciously, the therapist, or the fact that he thinks Vampirella said it. So I'm very curious. So we learned that Stan can inhabit other things, other living things. So I think Stan might have been the one who's leading the girl to her death. And so we learned that this Stan is spying on her. And it's by a woman that Vampirella knows all too well. And I'm not going to say who it is, because he will be appearing in the next issue. So that's that for this review, but I have some news to share. This is a crossover between Betty and Veronica with Red Sonja and Vampirella. Archie's comic is known for their crossovers, one of the most popular being Archie vs. the Predator. Now this one doesn't have Archie, rather just Veronica and Betty. And of course when you have Vampirella and Red Sonja, you know something supernatural is happening. The two are tracking down a supernatural cult. And the cult has been sacrificing people to their master, and they're trying to stop it with the help of Betty and Veronica. And on another note, is this series ended 25 years ago, and Dynamite is bringing it back. I don't know too much about it, But the thing is, Vampirella died and they're resurrecting her, it seems. So that's going to be interesting. It's no news yet if this is going to tie it into the main title. And another note, Vampirella and Red Sonja are again going to be crossing over, but this time it's just going to be the Dynamite one. And so they're going to be time travel buddies like an Archie comic. This is supposed to be a mini-series, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. Because I know in the Archie comic, the two are immortal. Because, and I'm not going to spoil it, I'm sorry guys. However, I'm wondering if what's going to happen with Archie and Dynamite is going to happen here. Because Dynamite and Archie have extended the comic, and I'm kind of curious if this one will be extended too. So that's all for now, and I can't wait for you guys to watch the next video.